Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Sachijivan Kaur Prabhu, for this wonderful arati. And we would like to welcome all the devotees for our graduation ceremony of our Gita course. So I remember when we used to graduate out of the college or out of the school. It was one of the mixed feeling usually we have. Yes, we have usually great feeling that yes, and I am through, and now I can have more fun. At the same time, usually some devotees or some students, they feel that, oh, I'll miss the association. But here we'll see, how because in this process of devotional service, coming together is by the arrangement of the Lord, and if Lord desires, we can still continue in the separation. Yes, it's a virtual world, but still we'll see how we can continue this wonderful journey together as well. So yes, we are just moving it to the next level in one way. Yes, we are coming out of the school and going to the college and so on. So thank you very much. So I'm really, really thankful to all the devotees for joining. Yes, last weekend when we had our hybrid program, some of you had attended physically in our center, and a lot of you were also there online. So I'm not sure if the quality was good, the audio, video, because we are completely immersed in our physical program with singing, dancing, and feasting. So maybe we could not take care of the online participants last time.
Online was also good.
Online was good. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So as we usually do, whatever we do, either it's a beginning of the year or a beginning of the program, we always take the blessings of our acharyas. So Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I share my screen? Hare Krishna, yes. We have to take the blessings, we have to do the prayer. Prayers usually means that we share our heart. Like we are seeking the blessings, and the more we become humble, the more we feel ourselves insignificant, and the more we glorify the Supreme Lord, understand the supremacy of the Supreme Lord, understand the merciful nature of the Supreme Lord, we'll feel the love towards Him. Just like we see that there is a difference of pressure or the difference of temperature. When there is so much difference, and then the flow of current also, or the flow of the water also becomes really fierce. If we think ourselves that, oh, we are there, we are qualified, we are also having so many wonderful qualities, like might not be so much of quantity, but yes, I do also some possess qualities of the Lord, and then we feel equal, and once there is a feeling of equal, we don't get that mercy from the Lord and also from the acharyas. That's why like these acharyas are like big water tanks or the clouds. So they are there to shower their mercy upon us as long as we beg that mercy. Okay, so let's pray for their mercy humbly from our heart. Okay, so it is saying that. Okay. And I believe all of you have already remembered our prayers that we offer to Srila Prabhupada and all our acharyas. So if not, I would request all of you to please just recite it every day and remember, and we can call out this beautiful prayers, just a couple of verses where we are offering our prayers to the spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Vaishnavas, because we pray that they are like desire trees. They fulfill all our desires. They are called Kalpatarus. So it's really up to us to ask for the right desire. And once we ask for the right desire, and then Lord will fulfill, the devotees will fulfill those desires. And then, of course, yes, we pray to Panchatattva because they are the founders of the Sankirtan movement. And that's how we seek their blessings, we seek their mercy. And most importantly, to this holy name of the Lord, this Maha Mantra, with the only desire, only ask that we pray is that, oh Lord, please engage us in your service. Okay, let's pray. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Tasmai
Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya
Krishna
Prithaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschata Desatarini Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today it will be Shravanam and Kirtanam. So as we have mentioned and as we have requested everybody that we would like to hear from you today. Yes, it's most of the sessions we have been sharing and we have been hearing. And today we thought that we'll do both. Yes, somebody will hear and somebody will share. So that's what we'll do. Because last session we heard that once we talk about our Navavidha Bhakti, these two are primary, Sravanam and Kirtanam, hearing and chanting. So yes, we hear the glories of the Lord, we hear the instructions of the Lord, we hear this beautiful pastimes of the Lord and his devotees, and then whenever there is an opportunity as well, we should share the glories, because once we share it, then it really comes from the heart. It really, we see that, okay, something has really gone into our head, something has gone into our heart, and then it's just a matter of time, it will come into our hand as well, with so much of intensity in terms of chanting of the holy name of the Lord, or in terms of serving the pure devotees of the Lord. So that's how it really flows. So yes, we cannot hear or speak anything without the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So yes, let's take shelter of Srila Prabhupada on this new calendar year of 2022, so that whatever we speak and whatever we hear, it will be an offering to the Supreme Lord, and it will be pleasure to the Lord and all the living entities, because most of the times we hear and speak, it's only for our pleasure, only for our sense pleasures. But let's make an endeavor, let's make it a little different this year. How can we do it? Like one of the sessions we discussed about anudvega karambhagyam, how should we speak? We should speak in such a way that it should be pleasing, it should be beneficial, it should be truthful. And that's how, because once we think right, we can speak right. Once we speak right, and then we'll do it also right. So let's make an humble attempt that how we can use our senses for inspiring somebody. Why we are requesting everybody. In one of the Gita course feedback we have received, I don't know if Santos Prabhu is here, and he was mentioning that I would like to hear the thoughts of everybody. Last time he was there in our Bhakti Center, and he was telling that would like to see what exactly everybody have really understood from the Gita course, because like there is a very beautiful verse, a very beautiful pastime when Krishna and Balram would be really entering this beautiful Rangakhetra that was planned by Kamsa in order to attack Krishna and Balram. And different, like all the people would be there, and they would be seeing Krishna and Balram in a different way. Somebody would be seeing that, oh, like that, oh, he's such a beautiful boy. Somebody would be thinking that, oh, they are so strong. Somebody would be thinking that, oh, they are the Supreme Lord. Somebody would be thinking that, oh, they are really the Param Brahman. So depending on our nature, we perceive it in a different ways. So similarly, and yes, it's really how far we have understood, how far we have realized. We can share it. That's the reason we are saying that. Like we'll be just what we'll be doing. We said there will be three things we'll be doing today, right? First thing is that we'll recall, we'll reflect. Okay, what are the points we have learned from all these sessions? Okay, I like this body and soul concept, or three modes of nature, and all of you have really given so many beautiful feedback and beautiful takeaways, on your feedback forms, and now I would like you to share that, with everybody. And then, like, it's okay, this is the list of the points that you have learned, but then most importantly, what really touched your heart? Like, yes, we learn a lot, but then, right, what are those points, right? What are those stories, or what are those pastimes, or those aha moments, right? That really, you thought that, okay, this really makes a lot of sense for me. And I think it is so beautiful, and how Lord is so merciful, right? We talked about how Lord is so capable, how he's so compassionate, right? Like, how Lord has that cognizance as well, right? He understands. Like, there could be many more things, right? Like, we can really share it from our heart. What really touched us. And then the last part also, right, as we go through, we would really like to also deliberate and think about it, right? Okay, what are those, like, couple of points that we can really apply it in our daily life? Like some of you have already mentioned that, how positively this course has really helped you in making your mind sober, making yourself more steady, right, in whatever you do, more determined in what you're doing, and making your life as a offering to the Supreme Lord. And so many of you have written very beautifully, and then practically, right, how exactly you have been doing it. If you can share it with everybody, and that will be also very inspirational, and because we said that we'll speak something which will be really inspiring to everybody. So definitely would love to hear. And we also heard one of our session, right? Session number 8, we talked about Lord is here. He is present in different forms. He is present in Param Brahman, Paramatma, and a Bhagavan form. And this process is very personal, and most important, most complete realization is personal form. So yes, would love to have, of course, here personal presence, personal presence. At least please try to keep yourself if possible. I know some of you would have different commitments, things like that. It's fine, but if possible, please come on video if you're comfortable. Okay. So let's get started. Any questions, comments before we start? So we have close to 1 hour. We'll try to see. We had so many sessions, not only Gita courses, but also we had our Food for Soul sessions and so many things. And here, some of the devotees have already started asking, okay, what's next? We'll also spend some time there. But are we aligned, first of all, on the process that we are going to follow today? That I would like to hear from all of you, your reflections, what exactly is really touched your heart and what exactly you are planning to take it. Okay, so is it okay? I would like to share, or maybe we can start with some teaser for you, right? So that it can really go into your brain. I think we have already shared all the slides and that you might have gone through it. So we said that in our beginning of the course and the first session that we had, yes, there are a lot of questions, that usually inquisitive spiritualist would ask, right? Okay, how to achieve happiness? What is happiness? If there is a Lord, and who am I? Right? What is a karma? And is there a supreme Lord? How to control the mind? And each of these sessions, right? We discussed in detail. So how many of you feel that, like, whatever at least we thought of sharing it, it really met your expectation, or you felt that we were able to at least give you some clarity on all these concepts? All of you feel that it was okay, not okay, or you wanted something more with respect to whatever the agenda that we had said in the beginning of the course? Or any point that you feel that which we could not do justice to it, and you need some more clarification? We'll be happy to hear from you. Anybody on any of the topics that you feel that was not done properly, or that you felt that okay, that was really nice, some of the sessions? Anybody would like to share anything, just at a high level, first of all? Any? Yes. Okay, Hemu Mataji, I would really like to unmute. Okay, ask to unmute. Okay, so we are now on. Okay, allow participants to unmute. Okay, please raise your hand and then we can. Yes, Hemu Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank the way this whole course was organized. It was organized so beautifully, like where first we go through the Aarti, then the Kirtanam is there. And when I joined it, I had not much expectations. And when you go without expectation, you come with full bags when you come out. So same happened with me. It's the mercy of Lord that yes, he is the ultimate truth, no doubt in that. But this Gita course have helped me to be more closer to Lord Krishna. And it's like that I feel that I'm addicted to him. The love and affection and the feeling of a service to the Lord. I think that is my takeaway from this Gita course.
Very well, very well. So can you just add a little bit more, Mataji? Because that's a very powerful and very deep statement. When she said, I'm getting more attached to the Supreme Lord, I'm kind of getting pulled, with the love of the Lord. So can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
I don't have words actually to express, but yes, this is something beyond words. You know that yes, God is there, and there was always an attraction towards Lord Krishna. That is one reason we came to this course. And it's not that the first time I had read Gita, but the way on this platform it was explained, I got to understand that yes, the ultimate truth, no doubt, is Lord Krishna. At the same time, your mind needs to be in control, number one, and the ego is the big player. Ego tried to play mind games that initially I used to think why I need to go for with the Sanskrit shlokas, why only 16 rounds, why this Maha Mantra. I got all the answers that this is a very scientific approach towards God, which is actually required in Kali Yuga. For example, if you watch 5 movies of Amitabh Bachchan, you will always think about him. It is the same beautiful way that you recite the name of God. Before eating anything, you think of God. Before taking any action, you think of God. And then ultimately, when you are sleeping, you feel God around you.
Very
When
true.
you're sitting empty, you feel the presence of God. So these are things which have not, I don't have much words to express that. But yes, I am with my whole heart, I have that gratitude that this course have made me feel that yes, I am addicted to Krishna.
Mm,
I was in love with him, but this session has made me love him deeper.
very
I feel so good that yes, today I am doing 16 rounds every day. I've started doing the mantras for the prasadam.
very
Uh, I don't have words to express that, but yes, I am with whole heart. I have whole gratitude. I can't express what this course have done.
thank you.
Actually
Thank you
tamed
very
my mind. It has actually tamed my ego and said that mind has to be under God's supervision. Surrender your mind to God. So this is my takeaway from this course. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
For
Thank you
me,
very
you
much.
all are the Vishnu Dutas who have helped me to get that realization.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. Like you covered so many points, but one thing I really liked is that you said that once you want to love somebody, right, like whoever, right, you want to know more about him. You want to know more about Sachin Tendulkar or Mr. Bachchan, and then you watch more movies, so you hear from your family members or friends or colleagues, right? The more we know about him, the more we love him. So similarly, like here, once we are in this journey of learning Bhagavad Gita, learning about Supreme Lord Krishna, it's very important for us also. If you want to love, you have to know about the Supreme Lord as well. What exactly his nature, what exactly his qualities, what exactly his pastimes, and what exactly about his devotees, how they really love him. And unless we know about him and his devotees, we cannot really say that, oh, there is no Lord, because once you know about their devotees, then we realize, oh, yes, even a Gajendra, like an elephant, or even a monkey, like an Hanuman, or it could be a bird, like, anybody, right? Anybody can really approach the Lord and can feel the presence of the Lord. That we get only by coming in the association and making that endeavor. Of studying Bhagavad Gita, because most of the times, unfortunately, like we were discussing last time as well, that we don't have a proper, a systematic way to understand Bhagavad Gita, and we have just touched, at a very surface level, whatever we have learned. Right? Definitely, it needs a much more detailed study. But yes, just the surface, and we have really understood how deep is this process, because as we get closer, we know that how vast it is, and that's the realization we get it. And I'm very very humbled, the way, in your initial days you talked about, your realizations in the past life, and and you have been asking so many questions on our food for soul session even last week, and we talked about, okay, why, um, we have to go together, this um, process of following some systematic ways, and also following our bhav, following our emotions. So like uh, like once we ask questions, when we really clarify that, that really goes deeper. Okay, so now we have Piyush Prabhu, you please.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So basically, all the sessions which were conducted was ultimately awesome, and the message and all the what whatever the learnings what we received from this Gita course, what was explained with all the live examples of the life, where we need to control ourselves and where we can articulate each and every point of view, even small things makes a difference, how we should deal with the or in all the situations, and how it works in our daily life, whether it may be a personal life, whether it may be a professional life. irrespective the support from anybody within the family, friends, or how we deal with each others in this society, how we keep a trust on the Lord Krishna. It's not about the only keeping the trust on Lord Krishna, it's any of the Lord. So basically we are the, my background is from the Gujarati family, so we believe very much in Srinathji, who is one of the, what we can say, the one of the same portion of the Lord Krishna, where we believe very much on that of Lord Krishna. So it depends upon the how the culture is coming from the our parents, how do we do the rituals are there from our family perspective, the importance of the Lord, how what the faith we have on that, and how truthfully and how respectfully we are living the life with everybody in the world, or even in our to whom we are dealing with everybody. So it explains all the details, and it gives all the live example which was shared during all the sessions, what's very much helpful, which gives to improve ourselves little better as compared to earlier, to upskills ourselves, where we can make a life better by doing all this chanting and keeping faith on the Lord Krishna in whatever the situation we are. Even in every worst situation, we should be having faith on and
So Piyush,
believe.
sorry to interrupt you. Like, if you can just share some scenario or something, right? Like, you talked about how this really helped you in personal, professional, and in your social circle, like, like if
Yeah.
you can just put a little bit more, right, facts, right? Like, okay, how exactly it helped you, right? Like, I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah. So first of all, my father was facing very much serious medical issues since many years. So whatever the efforts we were able to do, we did at that time. And then as of now, I lost my father since 2 years. But whatever the efforts were possible from our end, having the faith on the God, whatever the efforts, what we have done, we believe that whatever the situation was there, it was dependent on the Lord Krishna. What has happened, that is over. But what we cannot control in our hand, that is we cannot do on that. After that, after passing his away, I am facing a very much personal issues, where there is the situation which I cannot share in the public, but there is a very much difficult situation after his death. So I'm facing lots of personal issues are there, where people are trying to pulling our legs and trying to articulate anything, whatever their mindsets they are. So keeping a faith on the Krishna and believing on the Krishna consciousness is very much helping. Being truthful and having a faith on Krishna, that's the only way what I believe I have learned from the Gita course and all the examples we have shared. So we should try to help everybody, irrespective anybody is pulling our legs or saying, irrespective commenting anything on ourselves. So we should try to avoid all the stuffs. And I rightly remember the some of the in one of the sessions where it was discussed about the tamsi food, what we had said. So I'm trying to just eliminate. I've just reduced the use of the tamsi food or more the spicy food or the onion, garlic. I've tried to avoid that, but I will try to avoid as much as possible. As of now, I've set my goals to reach out that it's roughly around 40-50% what I've reached, but I would like to reach at 100% and try to be more Krishna conscious in future as well. So this is what I have shared my personal belief.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing.
Yeah.
So what has already happened to us, like as you
Yeah,
said,
that we cannot control. Yeah.
cannot change it, because like as we discussed about the different scenarios, right? Like one situation is that, okay, we just got depressed about it, right? And another situation could be we just deny it, we be overconfident. And another situation could be that, okay, we understand the capacity of ourselves, capacity of this, the condition of the circumstances of the situation, right? And then judiciously, intelligently, we really, work together in the mode of goodness, because sometimes there could be a lot of miscommunications and um, misjudgments, right? And definitely if we work in a sober way, in a steady way, right, like we can really make a better version of ourselves. And because like we might have so many kind of differences of opinion or difference of thoughts, right, with our family members or with our professional colleagues, but then ultimately if we really think that like in a eternity of the time, in the eternity of time, this lifetime is just a point, right? And should we really worry about somebody's negative things, somebody's
Exactly,
negative
exactly.
qualities, or are we really kind of look forward to those 99 good things about our peers or our family members or our colleagues, and then really appreciate about it? Why to really carry that coal within our heart and
Yeah,
really burn ourselves and really burn
exactly.
others, right? How we can try as much as possible, right, to right like we call that, right, like uh, use those magic words, saying sorry, saying thank you. And
Yeah,
this is what exactly as a part of this Gita course, as a part of this new year, as a kind of a new life, we can really make it refresh and real kind of useful and as a true offering to the Lord. How we can really make a new start instead of carrying the baggages, right, over the years and over the decades. Just drop it. Just drop all the negative things that we have or that we might be thinking or judgment that we might have towards others. How we can just drop it and we feel so light about it. We feel
yeah,
so light about it. And then with that light mood, then we can move faster. We can
yeah.
move faster towards our goal.
Yeah, so that does also help. So in the professional also, this having even irrespective of having the personal stuff issues, and after having this Gita course, so that has also helped me in the lot in the growth as well. So that has also helped how to deal in all the situation with the help of others. So that is also very much helpful. So I am very much thankful to all the your mentors, and very much unbelievable. I cannot express my words in the express anything, but I am very much grateful to the full lifetime, what I can say.
Mm. Thank you. Thank you very much, Piyush Prabhu. So please let us know that in whichever way we can help you, we can support you, we can continue to be of some help so that you can continue to go in the right direction. And we pray at the lotus feet of Srinathji. And this is one of our favorite deity. And
Yeah,
sometime, if time permits, we'll talk about how Srinathji came from
sure.
the top of the Govardhan, right? He came and how wonderful devotees are really reciprocating with him for centuries and centuries. So the beautiful deity, and we hope that you'll take us to Simnaji someday.
Sure, sure.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Okay, thank you very much, Piyush Prabhu. So, okay, Anjalata Mataji, you want to say?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely this course, Gita course, brought a lot of enlightenment or a lot of positive things in my life personally. First of all, I would like to thank you and the entire team for such a wonderful course. It is amazingly presented to us. Me being very, ignorant to a lot of things, have cleared a lot of points with respect to very simple things like day-to-day life, food, the activities we do, all these things which matters a lot in each and every human being's life, and that takes us to the next level actually. And we crib and cry for so many things without even thinking these small changes to make in our life, which definitely have cleared for me. and I'm trying to work towards that. A lot of points, lot of things you have given it to us in this very short span of 2 to 3 months. And one very important things which I have understood, I'm trying to imbibe within me, is in one of the sessions where you have talked about hopes. That is a very, very, very touching for me. And there you had discussed one beautiful point where it was told that we need to be grateful to God, God for each and everything, and we need to be grateful only when we get even the sufferings. Earlier, I used to curse, why me, and I have understood these things comes only to make us stronger, or there is a purpose why this sufferings comes to us. And when I have started learning and understanding, and you have also mentioned that everything is as per Lord's plan. Just have faith and accept it. So I'm working towards that way, instead of complaining, or instead of thinking that it is only me, I'm only going through this. And you have even cleared a lot of questions by asked by other peoples also. And this is something which is very important for me. And whatever has been planned for us and we have been facing in our day-to-day life is planned by God. There is a reason why we have been facing. Once we accept it, I think one phrase you had also mentioned in one of your slides, that when we go through, we grow through. That particular phrase is very nice and very touching for me. Once we go through, we grow through. So I think I have been trying to keep that within me, and I'm focusing more on myself than focusing on others. Yes, of course, appreciating others' positive things than complaining about their negative things is a very beautiful thing, which makes my day, and gives me lots of smile and make closer to the God. And as Hemu Mataji said, she keeps feeling the presence of God many a times. I do feel that strength also. And I keep hearing a lot of videos of you guys, which you people who has been sharing, and wonderful things you are doing. Eastern Whitefield is doing a lot of videos, and very relevant videos and very relevant topics, and for the general public who even don't know all these scriptures, who even don't know how to understand, or how to, I don't have a lot of words for such things. You people are so much knowledgeable or knows a lot of things. So I'm very talking in very simple language from very lower in the higher lower place in the hierarchy. So but I am humbled, and the way you are so humble, and all the way devotees are so humble, that humbleness transfers from you to us many a times. When I look at you people, I feel why we crib and cry. See such beautiful smile, such calm face, such calmness you all carry out throughout the session. You listen to each and everybody, and clarifies our doubts. That's why I would like to thank you and thank the entire team, and would like to be associated the similar manner whenever there is possible. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Uh, like you brought so many points, but one thing that really touched me is really being grateful, sharing our gratitude, because as a parent, right, like once we go to a restaurant, like we tell our kids, like they see, somebody is coming and giving us with a glass of water, or giving us food, you should say thank you, right? Oh, auntie is offering some gift, you say thank you. But then like we should think of ourselves, so many things we are getting uh, from our family members, from our colleagues, from the Supreme Lord. Like Lord has given us a nice body, right? Of course, there could be some here and there, but most of the times or most of the days, and I am hell and hearty. Lord has given me so beautiful, right? Like either a job or as a spouse or as a children, or something to be happy, because always we should think that what Lord has given to us. Because most of the times, like we always give that example of 99 club. So we always miss that. Okay, that one thing that is missing, and our mind is really focuses there and zooms there, and our mind is really completely absorbed there. But then we forget about the 99 things that Lord has given to us profusely, that we just ignore. So this is a humble request, right? If all of you are want to do something, right, as a part of the new year, as we move to the next phase of the career of in our Gita course, now please do one thing. Please do one thing. Will you be able to do it? I'm requesting everybody.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Please take a sheet of paper, right? Not in the mind. Do it on the paper. Just write down 10 people that you are grateful for. You are grateful to. Okay, 10 people that you are grateful to. Okay, either okay, I am grateful to my spouse. I'm grateful to my children for giving me fun entire day. I'm grateful to my parents because the way they have brought me up. I'm grateful to my siblings because the way they might inspire me. Maybe I'm grateful to my company because somehow like I'm able to manage my work-life balance. So I'm grateful to the Supreme Lord, whatever He has given, right? So write down 10 names, and also not only just write down the names, but write down grateful for why you are grateful, right? So it's not that okay, I'm just grateful to this and this ABCD person, but why I am grateful. I am grateful to for this reason. So please, right, do it. I know it might sound very silly or very simple, but it creates a tremendous, like once you maybe start writing, then you might feel that okay, is there a need for it, or you'll just write it down. But then you start thinking about then what they have really given to us, and then you will realize that whatever the small things that I'm really worried about, it's really insignificant, as compared to what others are missing. I'm so grateful. Yes, somebody else might have something that we might not have, but let's not compare what others have and what I don't have, but let's think of myself, to whom I'm grateful to, and for what. Please do this, and keep it to yourself. And this exercise, right, not only we do like in beginning of the year, we can do every month, every week, every day. Most of our devotees, they wake up in the morning, they just connect to the Lord, and they are sharing their gratitude to the Lord. They are sharing their gratitude to the spiritual master. They are sharing their gratitude, like as you said, so many devotees who are helping us in different ways. We might not realize, but so many devotees would be really praying that, oh, right, okay, maybe all these living entities, right, let them come and take this process of Krishna consciousness. So somebody, like, if they're not speaking, can be on mute. Okay, so yeah, okay, I'll just on mute. Let's do this thing. Just list it down, 10 persons to whom we are grateful to us, and then and for what reason, why we are grateful to them. And the second thing is that, yeah, it need not be just a once in a year exercise. It can be once in a month, or once in a week, or once in a day, early in the morning. And I was telling you that we should do it every day morning, and also before going to the bed, in the bed, just connect to the Supreme Lord. Oh Lord, thank you for everything that you have given to us, because with that, then we'll be able to realize, and as some of you said, we can really connect to the Supreme Lord. We can really feel the presence of the Lord, through the chanting of the holy name, through the scriptures, and through even our peers, through our family members, through our colleagues, right there. You will see that, like, how Lord is speaking through them. Once you have that purity, once you really connect, once you are grateful to the Lord, right? Because our heart is so much covered with so much of ignorance, so much dirty things, we're not able to realize, we're not able to hear the voice of the Lord. But once you are pure, once you are, the grateful is really that fertile land, that we were sharing earlier. Yes, in that fertile land, the tree of love, right, grows so nicely. It's very important for us. Just list it down, and once you do that, please do share it. Just call somebody, or as a matter of this new year, right? Or anywhere, anytime, please, just pick up the call, or reach out to them, meet them, and tell them, profusely you thank them, and I'm really thankful to you, and I'm really thankful to you for this, right? And you will see that how the heart will melt of both the parties. And how the love will really increase, because most of the times we feel that, oh, I'm not loved. But like, you remember in one of the sessions we discussed about, first seek to understand, then to be understood. First, you share, like, you share, how much, we are grateful to them, how much we understand them, and then it's a matter of time. Then others also will understand, others also will love us. Hmm? Is it possible? Is it we can do something about it? Okay, next. Thank you. Is it our thank you. Let's do it. Okay, is it Piyush Pro? You wanted to speak something again, that you raised your hand? Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. So what you mentioned, that being grateful and noting down all this point, so that I've also attended one of this session where it's not related to this Lord Krishna session, but it was the session related to the secret of magic, where we should be grateful to all the peoples who have assisted us in the life, and we should be very much thankful to each and everybody who has supported during the period or during your life. So that really helps. I've also noted some of them, and it really matters in the life, and it helps as well.
Absolutely. Like, because once again, right, like, our gratitude, our thankfulness should not only limit to the words.
Yeah.
It should really limit to our actions as well, because
Correct.
otherwise, it'll be just some empty words, right? Like, they will not trust it. And we have to show with our actions that, I mean this thank you, and now I want to really, live a life of thank you, right? Because otherwise, our life once again will continue to be shallow and just a shadow without any substance.
Yeah, and only mentioning, only being only grateful should not be you correctly mentioned that there should be a correct justification why you are thankful and grateful for that. So that will really make sense, and that will also being more happier for everybody. What I believe.
Very well. Then we will realize, the small things that Lord has given to us. Either I'm breathing, I'm thankful to the Lord. Oh Lord,
Correct.
I'm able to raise my hand and I'm able to speak something. I'm grateful to the Lord. Oh Lord, like, because so many people, they are suffering so much, they are not able to now, have a fresh air. They're not able to lift their hand.
Even in
They're
this
not able to,
pandemic, even in this pandemic situation, there was a lots of shortage of oxygen. So we should very much thankful for the trees, whatever they were, which they are sharing the oxygen during that period. So all these small things also makes a little bit improvement in the life as well.
Love is, in the attention to detail, right? The more we detail go, right, and the more we share our gratefulness, the more we'll be happy. Thank you, Piyush.
Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so anybody else would like to share?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। हरे कृष्णा, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna. So, just a request once again, because we have so many participants here, so we'll try to limit like our sharing to maybe a couple of minutes, so that will give opportunity to everybody. So you can just limit it to maybe two minutes or so. I think that will be really great. Yes, Intima, please go ahead.
आपके श्री चरणों में दंडवत प्रणाम गुरु जी। आपकी ये पूरा गीता कोर्स के लिए मैं आपको थैंक यू बोल रही हूँ। बिफोर लिसनिंग दिस सेशन ना, मैं क्या थी और अभी क्या हूँ, मैं रियलाइज करती हूँ। पहले मेरे अंदर बहुत सारा कंफ्यूजन, शोर, टीयर्स, सो मेनी, बहुत सारे थे, लेकिन अभी मैं अच्छा महसूस करती हूँ। और आपकी वो आपकी सारे वो सेशंस मैंने अटेंड किए और आपने मुझे समझाया अकर्म सकर्म एंड विकर्म एंड अबाउट लॉर्ड कृष्णा, हाउ मच ही लव, हमें कितना वो प्यार करते हैं, और बहुत सारी बातें हैं जो मैं अभी शायद नहीं भी कह पाऊँ। तो उस सब चीज के लिए मैं आपको धन्यवाद करती हूँ, मेरा जीवन बदलने के लिए मैं आपको थैंक यू बोलती हूँ।
Thank you very much, Mataji. It's really inspiring. I think you have really attended all of our sessions, so it was really inspiring and enthusiastic. Like we have been really personification of enthusiasm for the Gita course. You have attended all our sessions, and always you have been asking, you have been clarifying, you have been sharing your thoughts. We are very thankful to you.
आपके वो सामने आपके चेहरे से वो जो झलकता है, वो मैं कृष्णा का वो लव महसूस करती हूँ कि कभी तो मेरे चेहरे से भी वो कोई महसूस करेंगे कि मैं कृष्णा के श्री चरणों में पड़ी हुई हूँ।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
All mercy. It's all mercy of our acharyas, all the mercy of Guru. Otherwise, we don't have any qualification to say, we don't have any qualification to present something from this divine Bhagavad-Gita. Yes. Mukam karati vachalam pangum langayate. Even a deep person can speak, and a lame person even can cross over the mountain with the mercy of Guru and Sri. Yes, we are very thankful to our spiritual masters who has empowered us to share something for benefiting all of you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
And okay, so I think I had remembered, Khushbu Mataji, you want to share something?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. First of all, thank you for this wonderful session and wonderful journey. I would like to share the most thing that I liked in the session, that was 3 modes of nature. So with this 3 modes of nature, the mode of ignorance, passion, and goodness, I get to know about, like, even I'm able to identify people also, like this people is influenced with which mode, and with this even I am also able to identify my life, in which direction I am going on. So this is the point I like the most. And yeah, previously I used to be kind of passionate kind of people, but now I am more into goodness, in the mode of goodness. So this is the point I like the most. And with this even I am able to know everything with this session, that which kind of food we have to take, what we have to listen, what we have, in what way we have to speak. All these things I learned from this session. Yeah, so this is it. And one question also I have, like, as we have to stay in this society only, so we have to live with all the people. Uh, some people will be in the mode of ignorance, some will be in the mode of passion, some will be in the mode of goodness. So sometimes when we spend time with them, then it fluctuates our mind also. So at that time, what I believe, what we have to do, we have to be in constant touch with the devotees, so that we will have our we will continue with this path. So
Hare,
that,
thank you.
that,
Thank you.
thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So yes, thank you very much, Mataji. Right, the way you brought up that, like, yes, the process of Krishna consciousness is like that, right? It transforms, like ati nicha uchchata kara. Like the process is that, like, yes, we all come from a very wild, very unqualified, uncultured background, and that's what Prabhupada has shown. And in during the days of 60s and 70s, where like there was the hippies, they didn't have any culture. Even you cannot even consider them even a mode of ignorance. They're completely mad, completely like not, you cannot think of any Vedic culture there. And to those people, Prabhupada has transformed them to a Parama Vaishnavas. This is the power of the holy name. This is the power of the Sadhu Sangha. This is the power of the holy scriptures. And once we stick to it, right, anybody can transform. Right? What do we have to do? We have to just accept it with faith, as our Anjula Mataji really mentioned that. This is a very powerful process, because the more we hear, the more we observe, the more we practice, we experience it, and we share it, right? And it's a very virtuous cyclic process. So yes, we practice it and we share it, and then definitely we get more and more strength. And as you said, yes, there are bound to have some tough situations which is beyond our control, and then at that point in time, it also tells us, okay, it's not only how we can transform ourselves, but how do you respond to those difficult circumstances as well. And how do we do it? Yes, then we understand that, okay, this person is really pure, but then he's conditioned by the modes. That's where we talk about, hate the sin, but love the sinner. Right? Why? Because it's not his fault, right? Because of his upbringing, because of his, like the circumstances, because of some past habits, right? Like that's why a person is really acting like that, behaving like that, speaking like that. But then once you really love that sinner, that, okay, no, I understand, no, you have so many good qualities, and this is what, like I have this bad quality, that person is having another bad qualities, but all of us are in the hospital. All of us are in the hospital. If I am in the hospital, I cannot say that, okay, why, he's having this problem or that problem, right? I'm having my problem, he's having her problem, or she is having her problem, right? So what do we need to worry? That yes, once I am really feeling fresh, refreshed, re-energized, can I do something about others? Not that, okay, I take any injection and I really start, pushing them that, okay, this is the injection you need, this is the medicine you need, right? And then once you take, because in this process of Krishna consciousness, even a peasant becomes a doctor, and just over a period of time, like all of us were also peasants in the hospital. But then, like some our superiors, they recognize that, okay, you have kind of somehow in that direction. Yeah, I know that, you still have some diseases, but still the process of purification for you is that, like, okay, learn some basics, continue to practice it, and then continue to share, right, with whatever you have, with that mood of compassion. It's not that, okay, I know better or I know more, but then, okay, I can just extend my hand, and that's the what we discussed in the surf through the suffering, right? Yes, once I go through that process, it's really, how can I really play my part as well, right, in this epidemic, in this dangerous situation everywhere, can I do something for others as well? Thank you very much. And I see that, like, and now how not only you're transforming yourself, and now it's a great opportunity for you, to bring up the child as well. It's a great responsibility. That's why mother is the first teacher, we say. And we hope and pray that not only you yourself, but all of your family members, they come up nicely in your Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much, Kusuma Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
I'll just give opportunity to everybody. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, they're so excited and interested to say. Anybody else would like to share? Otherwise, I can just call out some names once again. Okay. Is it Geeta Mataji or Harita Mataji? Any of you would like to share? Or Jayanti Mataji, Kalpana Mataji? Any of you? You can raise your hand, or you can speak up. Just whatever you have learned, even without realizations, also just repeat, right? Okay, because even repeating itself, we get benefited.
Yeah, I would like to share a few words. I'll not take much of your time.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, and all my devotees. Actually, as previous Mataji, they explained, it is very difficult to put it in words. If you ask me to sit and write, I will type pages after pages. It was a wonderful course. I'll tell you, I am into this on this meditation line, and I'm an ardent devotee of Shirdi Sai. So all this I've been doing, especially for the past 1.5 years. But I've read Gita and attended other courses. But this course may, by giving a practical example, how to bring about a practical thing in our day-to-day life, that was explained by you in a tremendous way. I will not go into the detail. A simple thing I will tell you, see, not to find fault with anybody and only see the goodness in everyone. मैं personally करके देख चुकी हूँ, there is an internal transformation. You feel the bliss in the heart. Just like meditation बोलता है ना, you open the heart chakra, breathe in, breathe. Without that, if you don't find fault. In fact, my daughter used to say, you are seeing only Yudhishthir in everybody, ma. There are some Duryodhan also, but you don't know to identify. I say it is not that I don't know to identify, I don't want. Because no person is perfect. That lesson has been embedded in my heart and soul. Atma Namaskarams to you all, you and your team, because thank you, gratitude is not enough to say how, and that too sitting at our home, just pressing a button, if we can know so much about the Lord. One thing I have seen before your course, the way I was chanting was different. I stick to the mala, but now, you know, I try to visualize Krishna in front of me, literally. And that gives an immense, because how to connect God, just if you close the eyes, you know, only our thoughts will come. But this jap mein, I know, I just visualize. Though sometimes I get, sometimes I don't get, but the heart se jo aata hai na, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, it's wonderful. I have committed only 4 malas earlier too. I didn't commit more because I like to keep 4 and do more. That was wonderful. And then this Prasad Buddhi, this offering to God, I have been doing for the last 8 to 10 years. Sai Baba Krishna, because in Bhagavad-Gita also Krishna said, I am in saint are me. So Sai Krishna, all God are one. So Krishna can, even if I cannot offer anything, jab bahar se sab cheez kam Krishna arpanam. That is the 9th, the Atma Nivedanam bolte na. And Navavidha Bhakti also I have read, and this Ravanam, and nowadays I will tell you one thing, if people call me, 2 words only I will ask, how are you? Then I will start about this course or something only. And they say, what youngsters say, you have become very boring. If it is boring for them, I am happy about it. They say na that, as you say, Baba used to say, I am a fakir, you are a divani. So like that, we have become divans of God. And I request you with 2 full hands to continue this course. Because the bliss, the ambrosia, you know, we were drenched in the nectar of Krishna Leelas. Really, I am not going in detail because I want to give an opportunity to everybody. And you have been too good. I mean, I don't have words to appreciate. Atma Namaskarams to you and all the team. Happy New Year to one and all and your family members. God bless you all. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji. You know, you have been a source of inspiration for us. So much of conviction you have, that how wonderfully exemplifying, you know, how to share, you know, with enthusiasm that we have to learn from you. So you're so wonderful. Yes, because once we practice it, and then, you know, we get that conviction that the Lord is not different than the holy name. And there is so much nectar is there in this Bhagavad-Gita, and there is so much nectar that our acharyas have given, you know, so many commentaries, you know, and it's this lifetime is not enough, and we have received this wonderful opportunity, right, of this human body, now coming the association of the devotees, getting this Bhagavad-Gita. If you don't take it seriously, you know, is it not really a like a pity?
Yeah, I like to say, I like to say one more line. Earlier, when I was a child, I used to attend Balavihar, Chinmayananda class. There, Bhajagovindam, I used to chant that time without knowing the meaning. But now I am understanding, used to say Shankaracharya, Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nitsangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatattvam, Nischalatattve Jivan Mukti. So I was thinking, those days, just for getting a prize, first prize, we used to by heart and tell the sloka. But now I am coming back to that, and I'm understanding what is attending satsang. Reading will not bring so much of output. So thank you once again. Sorry for taking one more minute. Thank you, Ananda.
We are happy to hear. Yes, like whatever we do, it has to be done in a satsang, and in the power of association, right? Like, yes, we do chanting, we do hearing, we do studying, we do some sevas. Once you do in the association of the devotees, right, we can really feel it from the heart, and we can really connect to the Lord. So thank you very much, Mataji, for sharing so wonderfully. So Saroja Mataji, you want to share something?
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
I have been attending this course from day one. The way you have conducted the course, there are no words for me to express. I have been reading Bhagavad-Gita. I have crossed 70 now. But now I am realizing who is God and what we should do in my late years. I'm very thankful to you. There are no words to express. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Yes, like our Acharya, he always says that, once you realize that how much love the Supreme Lord is offering to us, you see that as a Paramatma, he is traveling, through these millions of lifetimes, with us, and he's waiting for us when exactly this jiva will turn his face towards me.
Yes.
When he will get purified, and then kind of think of all these pity things which they're looking for some material pleasure, but really look for me, which is I'm really trying to offer him, like this tons and tons and tons of love that he cannot get it anywhere. Right?
Really,
And we can feel it, right? Once you chant.
I used to feel that there are so many gods whom to pray, whom to worship, what to do. There was no one to help us. But at this thing, I am realizing that we have to chant Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, offer prasadam to God, and after offering, you eat that. It's become so tasty. There are no words to express. I am really grateful to you people.
Thank you very much.
Really grateful. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is it anybody anybody else is there want to share? We have also our so many of you have been really attending so regularly, like our is that Chaudhary Prabhu, Vikesh Chaudhary, you want to share something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I just would like to thanks a lot to you people, sir. And only one thing what I have realized earlier, before attending this course, I was very apprehensive about the future, what will happen tomorrow to me, to my action, whatever action I am doing, what will be the result and all those things. Now that fear has gone away. Now I am free of any anxiety. Only thing, whatever you have said in that session regarding we need not to worry about results and all those things. Only thing what is in our hands to put the effort, our best effort. So that's what it has got embedded in me, and now I don't worry about next moment, what is going to be happen in next moment. The present moment only I am living, and I am putting my effort, Prabhuji. So thank you very much for this thing, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's so happy to hear, right? Like, and it's once again we say about it, but to really do it, right? Because
no, really, exactly. This is the point what I have learned. I have learned a lot of things from this course, but this is the point which has changed my life style, living of style. Because before attending this course, I was worried about everything. What will happen to my kid? What will happen to my parents? What will happen to me? What will happen to my action? What I am doing? What will happen to my corporate life, my service, and all those things. Now I feel I don't have control over anything. There is Supreme Lord who is taking care of all those things. So why I should worry? My duty is just to give my best, and that's what I have been giving earlier also. But this realization was not there. This realization only I got after attending this course. So now I am free from all the worries. My health has improved. my way of life has improved, my behavior with my colleagues, my children, my parents, everything has improved. So that is one point what I got from this course. There are various other points, but this point, why I am mentioning, because this is the way, this is the point which has completely changed my life, Prabhuji. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, this is what Lord says, and this is how the devotees have shown with their example, and we just have to accept it, realize it, and practice it, and then we really feel it. Like as you said, like once you just do our best and leave it to rest. Like it's not that we
Yeah,
are running away from our
that is
responsibilities. We are not running away from responsibility, but we are giving our best. But then beyond that, like why to worry about it? Because we cannot do anything about it.
Correct. And that too, Prabhuji, because there is Supreme Lord, Lord Himself is taking care of my needs, my activities, everything. So why I should worry about all those things?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much. Yes,
Thank
we
you.
always
Thank you,
remember
Prabhuji.
that Damodar Leela pastime. We have to put our endeavor and pray for the mercy of the Lord. These are the two things that we should always do.
Correct. Only these two things. Correct, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Anybody else? I see also, or Sushma Mataji, Suparna Mataji, or Vedam Vani, like all of you also have been so sincere. You would like to share something, any of you? Or Rajni Mataji, any, or Meenakshi Mataji, any one of you? I'm not, don't feel compelled, but if you have something, would love to hear.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I have a sort of attained quite a lot inner peace with this new year. Many of my problems have been solved, for which I was thinking earlier, Asaunata, he's not paying attention and all that. And it has brought a lot of peace in my home and in my family. I'm so thankful to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Like any specific point that you would like to share, like how you got that pace, any practical things that you have implemented in your own life?
I had asked one of our teachers if somebody very close to in our family keeps neglecting us and not paying much attention, then how to deal with that thing. We told God resides in every human being, so we should just forgive everybody and just move on. And reciting this Maha Mantra definitely helped me a lot. Now I had a lot of anger management issues and all those things, but now I have controlled a lot. Thank you.
We are discussing that. Yes, all of us like work in process, right? Like all of us have a long way to go, but then we should be happy about what exactly we have come through, and then yes, we should have also a plan how we can continue to refine ourselves. Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Anyone else?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हाँ।
मैं एक भगवत गीता का एक श्लोक सुनाना चाहती हूँ जो मैंने इस दौरान याद किया।
Go ahead.
फर्स्ट श्लोक है ये, धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्म क्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे संवेतायुयुत्सव मामका पांडवाश्चैव किम अकुर्वत संजय।
Thank you very much, Mataji. And you should remember that, like how, like I should not also have that mentality of Dhritarashtra, me and Pandavas. That's the lessons we learned from that verse. Thank you very much. Anybody else? As we move on, like I just putting some names like or Suma Mataji or Kea Mataji. She was also very regular in our program.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare.
So first of all, I would really like to thank you and entire ISKCON Whitefield team for giving us pleasure to attend all the sessions. Personally, I gain a lot from these sessions. Your guidance, Shyamvallavi Mataji, Deepak Prabhuji, all these people have really guided me a lot. And whatever issues I was facing, because before we started with this session, there were some serious issues which were going on, and I was not having any path like where to move, how to move, what I should do, in spite of having realization of what is right and what is wrong. Because many a times it happens that irrespective of whatever we do, still things go wrong. And fortunately, I came to know that these sessions are going to happen from ISKCON Whitefield. And I started attending, and slowly and gradually with your guidance, now things are, I would not say completely settled, but still things are good. So looking forward to have more connect with you, an entire team. Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Yes, it's
Hare
all
Krishna,
the mercy
Prabhuji.
of our acharyas, and we have to just continue to pray and have that hope and faith. Like especially one of the qualities of a devotee is called asanubandha, hope against hope. Always praying for that mercy, because the Lord, like yes, it might be very difficult for us to do something or to achieve something or to solve some problem, but then the Lord, it's called Giridhari. We heard about Sidnathji, right? He can
So
lift.
I just want to add one thing. I'm from Vaishnav family, and
Hari,
we have Krishna, like Lalan, what we call in Gujarati, at
Hari,
our home. So just
Hari.
like any small child wake up in the morning, till the time we perform all the activities in day, we do
Very good.
worship Krishna in that way.
Very
So
yes, like and that's the culture, right? Like where
yeah,
right, it's so wonderful, right? Like then we always offer it to the Lord. Oh Lord, like yes, it is difficult for me to solve this, but you can lift the mountain. You can really dance on the Kalia. You can bring the great part of even like a Putana, right? You can do everything, right? So we offer it to you, oh Lord. Please take care, and then He will do that magic. After that. Having that
yeah,
faith
true.
in the Lord, He will take it. And sometimes, of course, as we go through that, surf through the suffering, we also added one more point is that we have to pray at the same time. We have to wait also, because we don't know, right, how long it takes, to solve something. Like it may take a day or a month. That's the Lord's plan. So we leave it to Him. Like we continue to put our effort, but He will take care. Let's have that faith.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्णा.
प्रभु जी बहुत अच्छा, मतलब आपने बहुत अच्छे से समझाए सब कुछ भगवान कृष्ण के बारे में. और इसका मतलब पहले इतना असर नहीं हो रहा था, जब से सेशन स्टार्ट की तब से बहुत अच्छा फील हो रहा है. मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है कि जिंदगी में हर जो भी कुछ हो रहा है बहुत अच्छा ही हो रहा है, चाहे वो बुरा भी हो वो भी अच्छा लग रहा है, क्योंकि उसमें से भी हम लोग मतलब कुछ सीख रहे हैं. बहुत अच्छा लगा प्रभु जी. और मतलब बातों से तो कुछ मतलब भगवान के बारे में तो ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बोल सकते. वो जब तक हम अपनी जिंदगी में मतलब अपने जिंदगी में हम वो फॉलो अप नहीं करेंगे तब तक कुछ हासिल नहीं होगा. तो ये सीजन फर्स्ट डे से अब तक बहुत अच्छा रहा और बहुत असर हो रहा है. थैंक यू सो मच प्रभु जी. थैंक यू.
Like once again, right, we have been discussing again and again, right, we no need to be a big scholar, right, or we no need to be a very sophisticated in our own life, right, in terms of luxury or opulence, to achieve the mercy of the Lord. हमने एक बार सुनाए थे वो स्टोरी, राइट, वो हनुमान जी और वो क्या है, स्क्विरल, राइट. Like even Lord Ram was happy with that squirrel also. But then, as our V.K. Chaudhary Prabhu was saying, that we have to do our best, right? And then, right, let's not worry that कि okay, लोग दूसरे लोग बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं, मैं कुछ नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. I am doing my best, and the Lord is happy with that. And let's not any point of time think also कि नहीं, right? Like I am not good for anything. Right? Lord recognize, Lord is happy. So please continue whatever you are doing to your best capacity, and Lord will be happy. And Lord is happy, and Lord, and His devotees also will continue to be happy and be praying for you.
आपकी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद प्रभु जी कि आपकी बातों से हमें बहुत प्रोत्साहित मिला, बहुत सीखने के लिए मिला, जैसे कि हम अपनी जिंदगी को एक आसान तरीके से जीना सीख पाए. आपकी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Like once again, what is it, like yes, all of us go through at certain point of time some problems, like फॉर्म हम बोलते हैं फॉर्म एंड साइज ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम इट वेरी, बट सबके लाइफ में कोई एक भी ऐसा नहीं है कि ही इज नॉट गोइंग थ्रू ए प्रॉब्लम, राइट? बट देन once we coming together in the association of the devotees, once we taking shelter of the Lord, we respond to that problem in a much effective way, है ना? That's what we get. तो हम गीता कोर्स में इसलिए पहली बार ही बोल दिए, and I don't expect that there will be a problem free life after you go through the Gita course, but then definitely you learn the tools and techniques, right? And also the mood and mellows, how we can respond to that problems effectively.
एक जीव ही अगर पृथ्वी पे है तो उसका हर एक प्रॉब्लम तो होगा ही होगा, तब तक उसका जिंदगी एक मतलब जीव की तरह वो नहीं जी पाएगा, जैसे मैं समझ सकती हूँ। तो प्रॉब्लम सबकी जिंदगी में होता है, उसको भगवान जैसे हमें एक रास्ता दिखाए, उस रास्ते पे हम चल रहे, तभी प्रॉब्लम भी कुछ नहीं होता है, ये मैं मानती हूँ प्रभु जी। धन्यवाद।
यस माता जी, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. Okay, I would like to hear from anybody else, like Kalpana Mataji or Harita Mataji or Meenakshi Mataji, before we wrap up in a couple of minutes. Or yes, please.
Thanks to ISKCON Whitefield team for giving us this opportunity. Only one or two incidents that जब हम जप करते हैं, the name of the Lord is not different from Lord, वो चीज अब याद रहती है. Second thing, I was getting up early, but start doing my household chores. But now I have made it a routine since Kartik that after getting up, taking bath, the first thing I'll do is japa. And I'm trying to maintain whatever I took sankalp during the Kartik. And keeping Krishna in the center of whatever these three things.
Thank you very much. Yeah, especially Lord Damodar is very merciful, and a lot of devotees have really experienced it and realized it, and that's what we also thought that okay, let's give this experience to all our participants, to do this Damodar Brata. Like of course we might have said that okay, do this 15 minutes or 30 minutes for 30 days. Like even if we do a little bit for that day, we create that habit actually, because most of the times because of conditioning होता है, नहीं ये मेरे से तो होगा नहीं, ये जप करने का, ये पढ़ने का, ये तुलसी जी को पानी देने का या भगवान को ऑफरिंग करने का. But then we do it for some days and then it becomes a habit, a positive habit. And all of you have taken so sincerely this month of Kartik, and Radha Rani जो ऊर्जा व्रत है, वो जो ऊर्जेश्वरी है ना, राधा रानी पूरा अपना मर्सी दे देते हैं जो भी थोड़ा सा कुछ करता है दामोदर मंथ में. And all of you have received so profusely the mercy of Radha Rani. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes. I saw Harita Mataji unmuted. Yeah, please go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. To all devotees, actually, I've just joined because it was a free course, to be frank, but it totally changed my life. And started controlling my anger by chanting the name. And thank you so much for the whole course, the whole team, how they delivered. It was really awesome. And looking forward for more courses too, sir. That's it.
Okay. Once again, we are very, very thankful to you, Mataji. Like you have shown so much of enthusiasm, right? Like, and consistency. That's what I can say. Right, every day morning you are there, and all the programs once again you are there, and so sincerely you have taken this process of chanting to your heart, as Meenakshi Mataji was saying that you have really realized that how the Lord and his holy name are not different, and how you have really been absorbed in chanting the holy name so sincerely. All of you are really our gurus in that way. Very, very thankful to you.
I learned consistency, Prabhuji, especially the Damodar month. I have done for 2 months because one is Damodar month, the other one is Kartik month for us, as we are Telugu people.
Margari, yeah, Margari.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So it was really awesome. And I was really surprised myself, like getting up early in the morning, and and I have not touched, I mean, non-veg for the last
Hare
3 months because.
Hare Krishna.
So this is amazing. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, everyone.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So just last countdown, we have couple of more minutes. I saw that Ravi Shankar Gopisri Prabhu, he asked this question. Like, of course, we have discussed in detail the root cause of suffering in detail in the 2 sessions. We talked about it, why we are suffering, just like a child. Just to very quickly share it, right? A child, he feels that, oh, why I have this exam, for a child, he feels that exam is a suffering for him. But then once he realizes that, no, that exam is really for us, to go to the next stage. And we talked about, as you sow, so shall we reap. Yes, we have done something bad, like, okay, today I'm having some stomachache because, I didn't, take my prasadam or, properly. I have taken too much, or I didn't take, what I was supposed to take it. Right. And then we talked about there is something called instant karma. There is some delayed karma. Right. Yes, you might always think that, okay, why I'm suffering, because I'm already doing good. But then we should realize that, okay, it's not only about this lifetime, right? It might be like last life or maybe 50 lifetimes. And that's how we learned about reincarnation, about the soul and body. This life is not all in all. And there are so many millions of lifetimes that we have gone through. And this body is not all in all. We are the spirit soul. And this material world is not all in all. There is a spiritual world. Then we realize that, nothing happens by chance. That yes, Lord really takes care of everything. It's really up to us. How do you really accept it and really deal with it? That. Hare Krishna. Hope that answered. For detailed understanding, you can just go through those 2 sessions. I think we have discussed in detail about that topic. So in a very Q&A session, especially if you are not able to cover at least 2, then you can just refer the second part that we have discussed in detail. Okay. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
This is Vikas. Thank you, Prabhuji, and the entire ISKCON Whitefield team for letting us to attend the ISKCON Gita course. Actually, 2021 was not a very good year for us in our life. But anyways, through this devastating phase of life, it helped us to know how to go forward, and it gave me and my whole family a peace of mind. So thank you. I learned what is the importance of chanting and how to connect with God. So anyways, I'm looking forward to attend more and more sessions of ISKCON. Yeah. Thank you to you especially, and to the whole ISKCON team.
I'm very happy, and in just such a short time, all of your family members, your sister, mother, and everybody have taken this process so sincerely, and have received the mercy of the Vaishnavas. So yes, very, very happy. It doesn't happen by chance that you get association, because recently I heard that you have invited a devotee to your house, and you served him so nicely, and that's a really fortune of yours, to have a Vaishnava visiting a house and getting the opportunity to serve him. Thank you very much. Really inspirational.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so it's just last few minutes before we wrap up. So I know Aishwarya Mataji, I think she has been also one of our regular participants, but I guess she is traveling and cannot share. Is it correct, Mataji? You can. Aishwarya Mataji, you're there? Okay, maybe yes, she said she's traveling and she cannot speak. It's fine. Just maybe our Dr. Amresh Prabhu or anybody else is there, or Navya Mataji, like she has been also so regular and always first one to answer. Anything you would like to share?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, so maybe one by one. Okay,
yeah. I'll speak later.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
Yeah, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So firstly, I'd like to thank you and ISKCON from bottom of my heart for this Gita course. There's a lot of things, but very little time. Like earlier, somebody, devotee said that we would rather write a big essay on what changes we have seen. The one main thing I would like to mention is the question most of us have, like, why do I suffer? Or why do only good people suffer and bad people are always happy and enjoying their life? So I got the answer, and look at life with a very different way right now, because I think we should really stop comparing our lives and should be grateful to Krishna that is given us a beautiful life. Like you say, there are 99 good things which are there in front of us, and we're really blind and we don't recognize them. And there are 1% of things which don't happen like how we want it to happen. So yeah, so this course has really helped me to change the way I look at life and be more positive. And of course, by the grace of Krishna, I'm sure even that 1%, whatever negative aspect is there, is going to change. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Like, we really admire your sincerity, like the way you take notes and the way always you're the first one to answer the questions. So very, very happy to see how attentive you are in those sessions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think we'll now pause it here. And as you said, yes, it's very important for us, like, not to keep it within ourselves. Yes, we can share it not only in this forum, but also to whomever you like. That's why our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to say, Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Whoever we meet, we share the glories of the Lord, we share the glories of Bhagavad-Gita, we share the glories of the chanting of the holy name. And it's a universal principle. Whoever can take it, and he can really get benefited out of it. Okay, so
प्रभु जी,
yes, Amresh Prabhu, yes, please go ahead.
प्रभु जी, सबसे पहले तो ये कहना चाहेंगे कि यू आर ए वेरी गुड मेंटर, क्योंकि ये गीता आज से नहीं बहुत पुरानी है, और आपने बट इसके कॉन्सेप्ट को जितने अच्छी तरीके से स्टार्ट किया और जो समझ में आया, सारी जितने भी डिफिकल्ट पॉइंट्स थे कि क्या ग्रेटेस्ट इम्पीडेंस क्या है आपका, कि आई नो इट इज अ फैक्ट, ये बेसिकली फैक्ट भी है, और देन फिर क्या है, व्हाट इज रियल हैप्पीनेस, बेसिकली टू कनेक्ट विद गॉड, और जो सिंप्लिसिटी है कि आपको प्राइस पे करना है, CCC ट्रिपल C, उसको आपने PCI से भी कनेक्ट किया, और उसके आपका जो आपसे लूज जो करते हुए एंजाइटी हो गई, आपके स्ट्रेस हो गया, डिप्रेशन हो गया, ज्यादातर इसके शिकार हैं आप लोग, आपने उसको काफी शो भी किया था, और इवन जो भी आपका रहा माइंड, इंटेलिजेंस, सेंसेस, हाउ दे आर कनेक्टेड विद ईच अदर, ईच एंड एवरी स्टेप जो है, जैसे कहते हैं गीता बेसिकली कवर्स द 5 मेन थिंग्स, कि आपका ईश्वर है, जीव है, काल है, प्रकृति है, कर्म है, बट हाउ दे आर इंटर रिलेटेड, ये आपके कोर्स में मतलब बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से आपने इसको ब्रीफ किया। और इवन जो आपका ये दामोदर मंत्र था, पहले हम भी जो है मतलब आराम से उठना वो सब करना, बट इसमें अब हमारी भी एक हैबिट पड़ गई है कि अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठना, फिर पहले पूजा वूजा कर लेना, उसके बाद कुछ करना, और पहले जो हम 7 बजे उठते थे, अब 5 बजे उठना शुरू हो गया है धीरे धीरे करते करते। और इवन जो भी आपके ये कई चीजें बड़े कॉन्सेप्ट जिसको हमने लाइफ में अप्लाई किया, कि अब काफी स्मूथनेस है। हम तो चाहेंगे कि इसी तरीके के कुछ और कोर्सेज भी अगर आप शुरू करें तो सभी के लिए वो बेनिफिशियरी होगा।
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, sir. We are really honored. So though we are not qualified to receive and so wonderful appreciation, but once again, right, we don't keep it to ourselves. We just pass it on to our spiritual masters and our acharyas, from whom we have heard. Like, there are so many devotees who have really invested a lot of time and energy on us. So on this day, we are really passing on all this, whatever all of you have said, to our spiritual master, to our Siksha Guru, Diksha Guru, and our Param Guru Srila Prabhupada, because of whom, right, we have put some effort, and like whatever the good things you have seen, it's because of them, and whatever inefficiency that you might have realized in organizing all this program, that's because of our imperfection. So thank you very much for sharing so many wonderful realizations. We are very thankful to you. So just as we wrap up now, so we thought we'll just spend a couple of minutes, okay, because it's not that we hear about our realizations, but then we should also end with, what was the realizations of Arjuna when he went through the like hearing Bhagavad-Gita from the Supreme Lord. What exactly he felt. Let's hear from him what he was saying. Arjuna uvacha nashta moha smritirlabdha tvat mayachyuta sthitosme gata sandeha karishe vachanam tava. Anybody would like to read the translation, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I will read.
Yes, ma'am.
Arjuna said, My dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt, and I am prepared to act according to your instructions. Bhagavad-Gita 18.73.
Hare Krishna. So here, how wonderfully, Arjuna was directly heard from Krishna. What he is saying? Yes, nasta moha, all my illusion is gone of what is right and wrong or what we should do. And smriti labdha, I have remembered my true identity, that yes, I am the eternal servant of the Supreme Lord, and I have to just follow. Before that, Lord said to him, after, there's one more nice verse, where Lord Krishna says that, oh Arjuna, I have already said with you the beautiful concept of this, the song of God, what we call as a Bhagavad-Gita, and then you do whatever you like. Yatha ichhasi tatha kuru. Lord is not really now forcing that, oh, you do like this only, or you do like with this quantity and things like that. Right? Yes. And the Lord gives us the complete freedom, just like a parent gives the freedom to the children, right? Lord gives that freedom, that yatha ichhasi. But then out of the love, the devotee, or like here in this Arjuna, he's saying that, oh Lord, now I will do what you say. Right? This is the kind of the love of the Lord and his devotees. Lord gives the complete freedom, and the devotee, he completely surrenders himself to the Lord. Oh Lord, and I don't know what is right and wrong, and I am akinchana, I don't have anything to offer, and I'm ananottam, like there is nobody else that I can go to, right? And then yes, I would really like to offer ji manasa deho geho, like I want to offer everything, in service of you, right? That's the mood that we can hear, we can see from Arjuna here. And then he's saying karisye bachanam tava, now I'll do whatever you tell me. It's not that now, yes, I had so many misconceptions that, okay, this is what right and this is what wrong, right? But now I'm clear, gata sandeha, कुछ भी संदेह नहीं है अभी क्या करने का. And क्या है? Only one thing, karisye vachanam tava, I'll do whatever you say. And by the way, right, it's not only about Arjuna. There was one audience. Was that Arjun audience? Sanjaya, right? What he is saying at the end, yatra yageshwara Krishna, yatra partha dhanurthara, tatra si vijaya bhuti dhruvani tirmatir mama. Yes, somebody quick.
Can I read?
Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion. Bhagavad-Gita 18.78.
Yes, and it's so wonderful verse, right? Like this is the testimonial of the audience, even, right? Wherever Krishna is there, and wherever devotees like Arjuna is there, who is willing to do whatever Lord says, there is bound to have what? Sri, Vijaya, Bhutir, Nitir, Matir, Mama, right? There is bound to have opulence, victory, power, morality. There is no doubt about it, right? This is the conviction that we should have, right? So yes, as we now move forward, right? Like yes, Lord says also towards the end that yes, we got benefited, and how we can really share it with others as well, right? And we have discussed about this, like as a part of that hopes and that faith building process, and that yes, ya idam paramam gohyam mad bhakte savidasyati bhakti mai param krutta mami vaisyati asamsaya nacha tasman manusyesu kaschin me priyakrutamam bhavita nacha me tasmat anya priyo taro bhuvi. He's saying that for one who explains the supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. And at the end, he will come back to me. There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor will there be and one more dear, right? Like, once we conduct this process, like, you have said so much that how you got benefited, but what personally I feel is that I am the one who really got the most benefit out of this course, because with our uh, tiny ways, right, we could try to repeat whatever we heard from our acharyas, and it was really, so much absorbing for us as well, that you all of us, you gave that opportunity, because because of you we could share something. So that's what we are very thankful, and we are very grateful to all of you for giving us an opportunity, and we look forward, right, to this journey, and as all of you have mentioned, right, and how you're going to do it. Okay, so before that, right, maybe I would like to recognize, right, all of you, the way you have participated, and as we mentioned that yes, we'll be offering a certificate to all of you, and this is the kind of a certificate. So Deepak Prabhu, is it okay, or we're running out of time, we can send them this kind of a certificate to them later on? Is it fine, Prabhuji?
Yes, Roji.
Okay.
We can show if
Yes.
we want from
Yes,
all
so
the
this is the kind of a certificate that each one of you will be getting, right? Like, as of now, we have received right, like the quiz and the feedback form, because it really helps us that not only all of you have really understood the concept, but also you have also started applying it, like either in chanting of the holy name, or you have really started understanding the nuances of it, and you're really looking forward to it. That's what we discussed, right? Right, so all of yours, like where the names are there, already the certificates are ready, and I will be sending it to you over email or through WhatsApp, because I think all of your email IDs are there with us. And these are the list of devotees, like yes, so many of you have also attended a lot of our sessions, and yes, your certificates are also waiting, but then I would like to hear from you the quiz and the feedback form. So once we get that one, right, then we'll share the rest to you as well, the certificates to all of you as well who are there in this list. So yes, you might be thinking that okay, I need more time. So that's what we thought, that yes, we are planning to start our next session, like we wanted to start on 9th of January, but then we thought that okay, so many of participants are there, because of maybe lack of time, they were not able to fill up the quiz. They take some more time to revise the PPTs or the videos. So next week we'll have some brief session, what we call the orientation session, as we leap toward the next level of course, and as per all of your interest. So next Sunday, exactly the same time, 5 o'clock, we'll have an orientation session for everybody. But then going forward from 16th of January, then we'll have the session only for the participants who have registered. So we don't want to disturb others. At the same time, we'd really like to see some commitment that yes, as we move to next phase, you also have some inclination, some commitment that yes, you would like to do it, and that we want to see your commitment through just submitting that feedback form, and your inclination to at least chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, right? That's what we're showing to the Lord. Oh Lord, yes, I'm putting my effort, right? And also just go through that quiz, like as I said, like it's not that okay, we are asking you that okay, you score 90% or 80%, at least put that effort and go through the PPTs and go through that right videos, and definitely you can contribute to that quiz. So to give you more time, we're just planning for this orientation session, and this will be a very beautiful session where we'll be discussing from Ramayana, because we have been discussing a lot about Krishna's pastime, and next time we'll hear from Ramayana with a wonderful story and what wonderful lessons that we can learn as we really leap to our next stage of our spiritual life. Was that okay for everybody? So as we are planning for our next level of course, so we'll start with this wonderful pastime from Ramayana. Okay, so now yes, this is available, and we are still thinking about our food for soul session, how we want to go ahead. So we'll let you know about that. Yes, definitely we continue to pray for everybody, how everybody can progress so sincerely. And before that, let's not forget the essence of the Gita course, as we have been already talking about the holy name. Yes, the holy name is everything. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam kalo nasteva nasteva nastipatiranyatha. Yes, the process of realizing the Supreme Lord in Satya Yoga, it was really meditation, or in terms of Treta Yoga, it was some lot of fire sacrifices. In Dwapar Yoga, a lot of deity worship. But in this Kali Yuga, where there are so many oceans of fault, the only process of realizing the Supreme Lord is chanting of the holy name. And it's not that we are concocting something, we are saying something, but yes, as we heard today, so many of you have realized it. That yes, we can connect to the Lord, and how Meenakshi Mataji and then all of you have said so beautifully that we can really realize it, we can feel it. And once you are attentive to the holy name, once you follow the process of, okay, I'll wake up in the morning, and I'll try my best, to be focused and then hearing the holy name of the Lord, and then we can really feel it. So can we just do one round of chanting together? Hare Krishna, Deepak Prabhu, can we just do? And after that, we'll have a kirtan once again, and then we'll wrap it up for this part of the Gita course, and then we'll move forward to second level of Gita course, where we'll have the orientation ceremony for the next level. And then once you receive all the feedback and the comments and the quizzes, and then only the participants who have shown their inclinations, they will be graduated to the next level that will be starting from the 16th of January. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakti. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta
Hare Krishna Mahamantri Yajna ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So today we have this wonderful family, Ankur Prabhu, Shraddha Mataji, and their son with us to and glorify Kirtan. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hari Vo.
Om Krishna Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Srimati Bhakti Swami
Krishna 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 Hare
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ved Bhakta Vrind ki jai. Thank you very much, Ankur Prabhu, Shraddha Mataji. It was a wonderful, heartfelt, melodious kirtan. So thank you very much. Really grateful to you for coming and really sharing your time and giving us this wonderful realization of the sweetness of the holy name. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. So, and once again, right, we could not spend much time for thanking our volunteers who have been there. So we are just like a speaker in the front, but a lot of work has been done by so many of our facilitators. So next session, as we go for the orientation ceremony, we'll also look back and thank all our facilitators. We'll have some time. So because without their support, without their enthusiasm, without their energy, it would not have possible. So we'll spend some time thanking all of our volunteers next session. So thank you once again, all of you. It has been a really, really wonderful journey for all of us. And we are really, really grateful to you. And we pray at the lotus feet of Sri Sri Krishna and at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, at lotus feet of Sri Sri Gaur Nitai, and all the Vaishnavas, so that on this new year, you have a new beginning and you can really make your life perfect in this life by taking shelter of the holy name, by taking shelter of the scriptures in the association of the devotees, and how we can really make our life sublime, how we can make our life successful by dedicating ourselves to the max of our capacity and for the pleasure of their lordships. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much. I know we are already running out of time today, and I'm really sorry that we had to stretch because we could not also stop because you had so much to share. And it was wonderful to hear from all of your so nice realizations. So please forgive for the delay that we had today. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. We can stop YouTube, Prabhuji. So thank you very much.